jogun omi.
Èmi náà ni Ọláyé Ọ̀tàn. Ìwọ ni mo wá bá. Jókòó. Ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ olóńgó. Abiru kéléńjé ẹyẹ àgbègbò abẹdọ gírímọ̀ àtẹlẹyẹ dúdú àtẹlẹyẹ pupa gbogbo wọn ni wọ́n rán mi sí ọ wọ́n ní gbé fún ọ kó jẹ ó yá máa jẹ. Kálú.
Tó o bá ti jẹ tán kó o dewúrẹ́ jẹlẹ́jẹlẹ́ kó o dàgùtàn jẹ́mọ̀jẹ́mọ̀ kó o dọlọ́yọ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó ń jẹun lẹ́bàá ògiri.
Ṣé olùgbèjà mi ló rán yín wá?
The much awaited season 4 episode 4 of Abejoye is finally out, guys, and it's so amazing. Yes, so amazing. Oh my God. Now this leaves me to say, would there be a season 5? Just watch this video to the end to know what I think about this. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If today is your first time here, you are highly welcome. Please do well to hit the red subscribe button below. Also turn on post notifications so that when I drop a new video, you get an alert of my video. And if you are a returning subscriber, you already know how we do it here. Thank you so much for coming back to watch this video. Now let's just go straight into the video. First of all, before I go into this video, I would like to do a disclaimer. This video actually is written and created by Damilola Mike-Bamiloye. Yes, this channel is only a review channel. So for those of you coming on my comment section to say you're on the wrong account, this is a review channel, okay? I only just reviewed the video or the movie. This movie is owned by Damilola Mike-Bamiloye, so you can subscribe to their channel to watch the full video. Now let's just go straight into what I think about this episode and if there will be another episode or if there will be another season. First off, I would like to start with the fact that not everyone has the opportunity to give their lives to Christ maybe before they die or whatever. And if you think because you're a sinner and you start making reference to other sinners, after all, I'm not the only person that is a sinner, this person is also a sinner, you might not have the same grace like that person has, okay? This is an example of what happened with the chief. Yeah, I'm talking of the traditional chiefs. Out of every one of them, only one person, yes, Chief Henry, has the opportunity to give his life to Christ. And the other 3 of them, I'm talking of the other 3 chiefs, they died without giving their life to Christ. So I think we should not make reference to people. We should not look at what people do or think about what other people do. We should just do ourselves, okay? If you have the opportunity to give your life to Christ or surrender your life to Christ, just do it when you have the opportunity to do it. So secondly, I want to talk about Jogunomi. I know a lot of us, being in Lion Ito's shoes, would have allowed him to die. Yes, but thank God he didn't allow him to die. He gave him the opportunity to give his life to Christ. And I'm so happy for him because he also had the opportunity to give his life to Christ, unlike Ashipa. Ashipa is like those stubborn sinners. Yeah, you know you're a sinner, you had the opportunity to give your life to Christ. You actually know that you are fighting a lost battle, but of course he's not ready to give up. And it is so sad that he had to die without giving his life to Christ. See, regarding his own issue, I particularly did not like the fact that he had to die. I would have preferred him to give his life to Christ, but this goes to show us that, see, no matter what, not everyone can be saved. So make a decision to be amongst those that will be saved. And it's so sad, guys. It's so sad that he had to die the way he died. I wish he had the opportunity, or of course he had the opportunity. I wish he was able to accept Christ the way his friend Jogunomi accepted Christ and surrendered his life to Christ. Then this brings me to Olayo Ito's son, that is Bamidele Abejoye. See, Bamidele Abejoye, I just got to discover in this episode that he was not actually the one that converted his father, and that he had opportunity to convert his father, but like the same way he treated Chief Henry was the same way he actually treated his dad. And a lot of us Christians are like that. We are very, very judgmental. You think you are the Mr. Righteous or Mrs. Righteous or Miss Righteous or whatever. Every other person around you is a sinner. You judge people based on their past. You don't give them the opportunity to explain themselves. Of course, this is actually a phone conversation. He couldn't have hurt him on phone. So I think he would have given him the opportunity to explain himself, try to understand him and not judge him. But he was too quick to judge him based on his past, and he didn't even see the fact that Mr. Henry has really changed and was actually looking for Christ, or looking for who was going to help and pray for him, who was going to teach him the word or tell him about Christ or convert him. And he lost that opportunity to convert Chief Henry the same way he lost the opportunity to convert his father, Chief Abejoye. So I just learned a lot of things there. I learned that we should not be judgmental. Yes, we should not be thinking that we are more righteous than the next person. The fact that we had the opportunity to meet Christ earlier than this person doesn't mean that person is not welcome, doesn't mean that person doesn't also have the same opportunity to meet Christ or accept Christ into his life. I just think it's a lesson there that as Christians we should not be judgmental. We should try to listen to people or see people beyond what they are. Like, we should not judge. Basically, we should not judge people based on their past, but always give them the opportunity to explain themselves, because of course Christ can touch anyone anytime, and that was his time, and thank God the pastor was able to listen to him and he was converted. Then let's not forget the role that Oluoje, I hope I'm pronouncing that well. If I'm not, I'm just going to put it on the screen. So I love his own part. I love the fact that I think he was the first major convert that Baba had in the village, and since then the man has really been preaching the word. We saw how he was preaching the word. We saw how he already gathered people and was preaching to them. I particularly like him. He's this person that after accepting Christ into his life, he went all out to be preaching the word. He was so, I think he was the first person also that had a crusade in the village. So kudos to him. I liked how his character was portrayed in this movie, and I think it's something that is worthy of emulation. As Christians, it's something that is worthy of emulation for us. Then I also want to talk about how this movie ended, and the movie actually ended well. If there will be no season 5, I think the movie ended well. If there will be season 5, I'm just eager to see what is going to happen in season 5 or what is next for this movie. Now please just put your comments in the comment section. What do you think? Do you think there will be a season 5? And if yes, what do you think will happen in season 5? And if you think there will be no season 5, do you think the season 4 actually ended well? Because for me, everyone was converted. Every major person was converted. Those that was not converted, they actually died, like in the case of Ashipa. So I think for me, everyone was converted, and these ones, like they are the major ones that need to be converted. They are going to now go out to preach to other villagers, like we saw at the end, Kinkiniwu, and then the other guy that actually slapped Baba and gave his life to Christ. If I remember his name, I'm going to put it on the screen. So he also was preaching. We saw at the end that majority of them were preaching the gospel already. So I think for me it has a good ending, and of course if there's a continuation, I'm in for it. And if there's no continuation, I know that the Mount Zion Ministry, they are going to of course give us another great and amazing movie, and which I'm also looking forward to. Either ways, I'm just in for anyone that it will be. And in this movie, I would like to give kudos to a lot of people that I think did well. I think Kinkiniwu did well. Her real name is Oluwabumi Bamitade or so. She really did well. She's a great actress. I like the way she acted in this movie. Another person I like, of course, is Mike-Bamiloye. We all know that he's a fantastic actor, and a lot of them did well, guys. I just love this movie so much. I love the fact that this movie is changing lives. I keep saying it every episode, that this movie is changing life. For every episode we learn something new, which is, see, I've really learned a lot of things, and I know everyone a lot from this movie. I'm so happy I came across this movie, and I'm also sharing this movie. So this brings me to the end of this review. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Please, if you like this video, give it a good thumbs up, share this video, put your lovely comments below, subscribe to my channel if you have not yet subscribed. This time I'm begging you, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.